My name is Anna Hoover, and I live in Naknek, Alaska, in Bristol Bay, southwestern Alaska, where the Aleutian Islands meet the state. So I'm a commercial fisher person. I run a gill netter, a drift boat, and that's my summer gig. And then throughout the year, I'm a creative person and I'm a filmmaker. I'm a documentary filmmaker and I make video art and recently fiction, short fiction. So I do wear many hats. I run an arts nonprofit. I manage my family's commercial fishing operation. I write grants for my art and my filmmaking, and I'm a mother and a wife. And one of the main ways that I find my sanity is getting outside every day if possible, and breathing fresh air and taking in the sights and smells of my surroundings. And around here it's spring, so the ducks and geese and cranes are all arriving, and it's very welcome to hear their call. And I'm hoping that they all appreciated the extra fresh air that they had on their journey here. Everything I do is informed by this relationship I have with the natural world and the need that I observe for humanity to return to a place of balance. So right now in my region of Bristol Bay, I was traveling, and when I returned home, I was reporting back to people, post COVID-19 outbreak. What is it like in your community? And the word that came to mind for me was divided. Everything is really geared around the salmon and their return. And so with this influx of fisher people and support during the summer, our community is half very excited for this economic boom that happens every year, and then half really scared for their lives, and for the wellness of their families. And so it's a very divided time right now. Time will tell, and of course we hope for the best, but there's a certain feeling of inevitability of COVID-19 making it to our region. So back in 1918 and 19, with the Spanish flu that ravaged the world, Bristol Bay was the second deadliest place from that disaster. And the only regional hospital that we have is over in Dillingham, and it was founded as an orphanage for the surviving children from all the surrounding communities because all their families died. We have a heavy history, and all the elders that we have now were grandchildren of the people from that Spanish flu. So the memory is still strong, and so there's good reason for people to be hesitant to open everything up. So I think now for about 15 years or something, our region has been very clear that we do not want this mine called the Pebble Mine. And it would be North America's largest open pit copper, gold, and molybdenum mine. Everyone's talking right now that during the current COVID-19 pandemic situation, that they are still just really pushing for the permitting for the Pebble Mine, while everyone is trying to stay alive. So we have 80% of the shareholders of our native corporation opposed to this mine. The locals do not want it. We have a booming economy in the summer because of the salmon, and the salmon need clean water. We want to keep our salmon safe. We want to keep them vivid and live and returning in these gushing numbers that fertilize our lands and nourish our people. And we're so fortunate to have in such large numbers that we also feed people all around the world with our protein that returns naturally from the ocean. So, regarding being a part of Salmon Nation, I'm so grateful that I have found a body of people who all see the worth in our natural environment and are all putting their money where their mouth is and putting in the hard work and doing it without ego and doing it for all the right reasons. And I'm very humbled to be in the room and have a seat at the table. And I really look forward to when we can all be together again, whether it's virtually or in person. And um, I'm just really, I have a lot of hope for the systems changes that we can all be a part of influencing.